Ready, set, go.
Hello. How you doing? Hope you're feeling nice. Hope you're doing well. Today we got a nice little treat. It's also a couple of new things that I've not done so far. First off, we're going to listen to an album that technically I have heard all of the songs from and know them fairly well. This is also the first time that I'm going to react to a video feed, or like an actual, I guess you might call it a music video. It's a video of the music being played. We're gonna be looking at 21 Pilots' MTV Unplugged set. It was recommended to me that I give it a listen. I've been a fan of 21 Pilots for a hot minute. Wasn't hugely enthusiastic about their most recent album, Scaled and Icy. But you know what? I believe in Tyler and Josh. I believe in their ability to continue making cool music. And I like what they do when they try and make alternate versions of their music. So I figured this might be a cool thing to do. There are a total of, technically, there's going to be 6 tracks, or 6 segments, I guess. Movements, if you want to be fancy-dancy about it, that we're going to be listening to. We got Stressed Out, which is originally from Blurryface. Then Tearin' My Heart, which is also from Blurryface. We have a medley of House of Gold from Vessel with Lane Boy from Blurryface. Number 4 is Shy Away from Scaled and Icy. Then we're going into Ride from Blurryface, into Nico and the Niners from Trench. Then we go into Car Radio from Vessel, into Heathens, which was a single that they wrote for that one Suicide movie, and really it ended up being the only good thing to come out of that movie, if you ask me. But this is a music analysis channel, not a movie analysis channel yet. So we're just gonna listen to this music. I like watching these boys work. So we're gonna have the video out right about here. That doesn't look quite right. Hang on. There we go. There we go. All right, let's enjoy. We're gonna go. There's a bit of an intro, so I want to see what the intro is like. If there's anything interesting that comes in while that's happening, you know, I'll skip to it. But it's gonna be a shorter one. I don't want to have to do 2.5 to 3 hours of editing for this video. It's like a little over half an hour long set, so this will be a nice bite-sized little experience for all of us.
Please welcome 21 Pilots.
Please welcome them. Please. Okay. All right. At the Exchange in LA. All right.
Hello, we're 21 Pilots,
Hi.
and welcome to our MTV Unplugged.
Hi, Tyler.
Now, as you can see up here, we're very
Oh.
plugged.
Hang on. Hang on.
Now, as you can see,
What? What is that on his jacket? Because I'm gonna look, because I know 21 Pilots has some of the most abstract lore of any band that I know of. And by abstract, I mean like hard to figure out what exactly is going on. and they like to drop little hints about things in everything they do.
See up here.
So, wait, power to the local dreamer. Okay. All right, that wasn't exactly as cryptic as I thought it might be. But I'm sure that symbol is referring to something. I'm not entirely sure what.
We're very plugged. But to me, this series
You are
has
quite
become
plugged.
less about performing your songs acoustically and more about a band or an artist presenting themselves in a different way than they traditionally would. Usually when Josh and I perform, we play with pre-recorded tracks, but tonight what we're going to do is we're going to build out those tracks in real time in front of you, and using hands-free looping and some sampling, hopefully.
Oh, they're gonna be looping shit. They're gonna be going for some looping. They're gonna be Professor Lupin. The one guy from Harry Potter. The transgender Parasaurolophus, as we're all familiar.
If we play everything right and in time, we'll end up with brand new versions of our songs.
Nice.
Just check it out now.
Ah, they're nervous. Nervous boys. Oh, okay. Oh, here we are in Stressed Out. Okay. Oh. First off, he's got the grimy hands. He's got the grimy, blurry face hands. Or maybe they had those in Trench. I can't remember. Ooh, I like this. Wait.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. Wish I had a better voice to sing some better words. Wish I found some chords in an order that is new. Wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's blurry face and I care what you think.
Yo! I'm so upset. We just got Josh out here just singing out in front. Aw, that's great. That's so exciting. I love just seeing Josh on the mic. More power to friggin' singing drummers out there. If you're a singing drummer and you're watching, we gotta stick together. There's not very many of us. Oh, and they're harmonizing. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, nice build. Oh,
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
that's cool because I like that they do the dropout like more completely. Because obviously this being like one of their, if not their biggest, like most popular song, like the one that is most well known, that dropout is a cool choice to make because it brings it back to kind of them just expressing what the song is about, which I don't think that, a song being overplayed, that's never the artist's fault, and so I don't think that should ever, devalue a work, because you can't control if something's gonna end up getting overplayed. That doesn't change what the song is. It just means that a lot of people have played it. It means that some of the mainstream media have like latched onto it being a popular thing and thus play it plenty on radio stations and whatnot. But it doesn't make the song any worse than it is. It maybe you get a little tired of it, and that's fair. That's a natural thing when a song gets played a little bit more often than you might like it to. But that doesn't make it a bad song in itself. It just means maybe want to avoid it a little bit more. That's a you problem, not a the song problem. This is all to say that I like that they're kind of bringing the song back to what it's about by doing that sheer dropout.
We could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang
And the harmonies bring that back as well.
Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder.
Ooh.
My name's Blurry Face.
Ooh.
Care what you think.
Do they've got 3 layers of harmonies going now?
Care what you think.
Oh, Tyler, what are you doing with that uke? What you do? Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, we used to play and pretend.
Whoa.
Give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship.
They put a melody to the bridge. It's not just like a jumpy, like more like kind of rapped bit. They put a melody to it. That's so nice. I feel like this version is really doing justice to what the song has always been about. It's just like returning to that sort of innocent state, and remembering what life is about. And I think that adding this sort of very innocent sounding melody to a bit that originally felt very like sort of cynical and kind of depressing, now is just kind of very honest and vulnerable. And I think that's a really cool shift. I think both versions of the song work in their own ways, but I do think this connects with me a little bit more.
And we fly it far away. Yeah, we used to play and pretend. Give each other different names.
That's so nice.
We would build a rocket ship.
It's so nice to hear them singing together. I'm still not over just watching Tyler and Josh just on 2 mics, like harmonizing with each other. That's so lovely.
And we fly it far away.
Ooh.
Wish we could turn back time.
Oh, and then the falsetto.
When our mama sang us to sleep. Yeah, we used to play. Wish we could turn back time. Give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship. When our mama sang, and we fly it far away.
One thing that has kind of come into 21 Pilots' sound in their more recent albums, and it very much came into being when Trench came out, was this sort of like quiet confidence, which in the sense that for the most part, their like Vessel and Blurry Face remained like, I guess, musically on the more aggressive side. There were chiller songs on each album, but they were like putting in more effort to make their point known, right? If that makes sense. Like each song felt like it was really like giving it all, everything it had, just to make sure that its message was being heard. And now it feels more grounded, and they're taking their time with things. It's nice to have things be upbeat and a little like up tempo, and have more punch to it. That's got its place, obviously. You know that I love that. But this, the attitude of it feels just so much more, grounded and confident in their own songwriting ability and what they want to say. Like it feels that much more honest, and like it's not trying to hide behind like super impressive chord progressions or really fast loud drumming in order to make itself heard, right? I really respect that and have really valued that in sort of how they have changed. I do miss the crunchy stuff, which I even mentioned that in I think the last album reaction video. But that's how I feel. I like this, is what I'm trying to say. That's a really nice ukulele part. Oh. For most of these songs, I know that I usually like to do a big like lyric deep dive into these songs, mostly so that I can figure out, you know, what the song is about for my own sake. I'm not gonna do that with this one, at least. I might do that for other ones, but I feel like these songs have been out and in the world long enough that we've had a good deal of time to kind of suss out what these songs are about. And I am really just here to see what different musical choices they make with these songs. So I am going to skip right to the next song. Okay. So we've got Tearing My Heart next, which if you're not aware of it, in Blurry Face starts with a very bombastic thumping piano, and some yelly, some very short, punchy vocals. And we'll see where they take it here. Okay, immediately different. I'm never able to place like where the rhythm starts at the beginning of these songs while they're like setting down these loops. It basically just means that their rhythmic composition is getting a little complicated, which is a good thing in a lot of cases. I know that because it's still a fairly stripped down set and it won't get too complicated, but they're being more intentional about, you know, how the percussion kind of works with the rest of the instrumentation. So yeah, good on you, Josh and Tyler, for that. Okay. A little bit of a bop to it. Oh.
Sometimes you gotta bleed to know
Oh.
that you're alive and have a soul.
Oh. And then he takes a moment.
Someone to come around and show you how. She's the tear in my heart.
Oh, they're taking their time with this one. That's good. Oh, this is a quiet bop.
Sometimes you
Oh.
gotta bleed to know
I like that.
that you're alive.
I like
and
that
have a
synth
soul.
sound. Or that.
But
Those
it takes
keys.
someone to come around to show you how. She's the tear in my heart. I'm alive. She's the tear in my heart. I'm on fire. She's the tear in my heart. Take me higher than I've ever been.
Oh. Oh, Josh is moving to the big kit. Okay. This is very like 80s pop rock sort of sound to it, and I love it. It's so cute. It's just made this, like, the original Tear in My Heart had this very like I said, bombastic, kind of quirky, cute energy to it, and that had its place. But I think this is a cool sort of maturation of that same energy. Of it's kind of quieted down a bit, but it's still got that pep to it. It's still got that like wholesome, positive energy to it.
Take me higher than I've ever been.
Ooh, that's a cool part.
You fell asleep in my car, I drove the
Oh,
whole time.
yes.
That's okay, I'll just avoid the hole so you'll sleep fine.
Those that melody that he's going for, the you fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time. They used that when they did a collaboration with the band Mute Math, on a short EP. Highly recommend listening to Mute Math's stuff as well. They're very good. But that was kind of where they introduced this newer melody, and it's a little bit weird, but I think it worked. It's got a cool swing to it. The you fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time. I like it a lot. It's a little bit lower, which I think is what makes it feel a little bit weird, but I think it works.
I'm driving here, I said, cursing my government for not using my taxes to fill holes with more cement. She's the tear in my heart. I'm alive. She's the tear in my heart. I'm on fire. She's the tear in my heart. Take me higher than I've ever been. My heart is my armor. She's the tear in my heart. She's a karma, she's a butcher with a smile. Got me farther than I've ever
Aww.
than I've ever been.
Nice.
Than I've ever been. Than I've ever been.
Oh, that's so cute. Very nice. Very nice. That wasn't I think I was more thrilled by the changes that they make in Stressed Out. I really liked what they did with Stressed Out. And this was a cool change. It just didn't, I don't know. As soon as they kind of sat into that that groove that they got into once Josh hopped on the kit, it's a nice pocket to run into and run through, but it doesn't get me as engaged. It's a vibe. It's a nice chill vibe, which, nothing wrong with that. Let's keep moving. We are on to House of Gold mashed with Lane Boy, which is a strange medley. Hey, Editing Connor here. Just wanted to make it known that at this time I had decided to skip the bit where Josh records the audience singing the one note for the backup vocals for House of Gold. Upon listening over the set myself, I think this is cool and neat and creative choice to incorporate the audience into their work. I think it's pretty good. Thanks. Continuing on. Those are two very different songs about different things, but or maybe they're not about different things. Maybe I mean it's I'm sure Tyler has his own rationale for pairing the two together. But I'm interested to see how they transition from House of Gold into Lane Boy. Because they sound very different, or at least their original versions sound very different. They're also doing a medley of two songs from very different albums. We'll see how this goes. All right, starting with the ukulele, classic. All right. The like backing vocals are a really nice addition to this otherwise like pretty standard beginning of the song. Like the original version is pretty much just like they've got the strumming of the uke, they've got the Tyler vocals, and now they've got this added element of these backup vocals, which is a really nice sort of dramatic element to it.
And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me
Okay.
a house?
They're building it pretty similarly.
When your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? I will.
Ooh, we're dropping out.
You queen of everything.
Are we gonna go back
you
into it?
see. I'll put you
Okay.
on the map. I'll cure you of disease.
Ooh,
Let's say we up and
nice.
this town.
Ooh, that was cool.
Our future upside down. We'll make pretend that you.
Okay, first off, this business that Josh is doing, where he's doing he's working on the little drum pads and also working the like keyboard pads, very impressive. I like that the full breadth of his talents is being showcased here. So happy for my boy Josh.
You and me lived ever after happily. She asked me, son, when I
Ooh.
grow old, will you buy me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone,
Those are some good harmonies.
take care of me. I will make you queen.
This is one of the hardest songs for me to not sing along to while I'm listening to it. It's just so catchy and I love it. I've always loved this song and it's taking everything in me to not sing along right now.
Queen of everything you see. I'll put you on the map. I'll cure you of disease.
Oh, here we going.
Since we know that dreams are dead, in
Okay, nice. We're going a little harder now.
love their head, I will plan to be a bomb. So I just might be outside wide.
Nice. He went to the scream.
Ask me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me?
I will say I kind of wish that during this little like sort of drum, like the drum rolly part, like yeah, these little like 16th notes that Josh is doing on the snare. I wish he were using a real snare for that, but that's me being picky.
put you on the map.
Oh, where are we going? Oh, now we're going into Lane Boy. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Stop that question I asked last. Scared you a bit like a hazmat in a gas mask. Give me ass
Ooh,
sack.
hello.
He likes when I rap fast, but let's backtrack. Back to this. Where would you live in that phone on that list? But the problem is, not the list that exists. And I don't really want to think about this. Forget sanity, salary, vanity, my morality. Forget in between someone I live in.
Okay, I will say this is Lane Boy, I think, is one of the better songs on Blurry Face. Specifically because there's a rhythm, there's like a certain drum beat that Josh does in that one where it's like sort of the it's like really, really fun and punchy. And I get that they're not going for punchy right now. I get that, but I do miss it. But we'll see what they do with this one. I'm excited.
Gonna feel the heat of my cavalry. All these songs I'm hearing are so heartless. Don't trust a perfect person and don't trust a song that's flawless. They say stay in your lane, boy.
Okay.
Lane, boy. But we go where we want to. They think this thing is
Okay.
highway. But they may laugh tomorrow. They say stay
All right.
in your lane, boy.
Oh. Oh, we're getting back to some of the like sort of drum bass stuff that they were doing in Blurry Face. They're pulling out some of that quick shit. Nice. Oh, there he is. Oh, that shit goes so hard. I will say, Josh Dunn, like, as a drummer, like, huge influence on me, and the stuff that I like to do when I'm playing. Just like all of the stuff that he likes to do on the hi-hat, all of his little, like, sort of texture-y things that he does. He can do so much with so little, right? He doesn't have a big kit here. He's got, like, I don't know if he's got a rack tom. Like, at least he's got a snare, kick, floor, and then, you know, a bunch of cymbals and a hi-hat. Really, like, does really, really well with a small setup, and it's very impressive. Nice. Okay, they're keeping this part pretty much the same. Actually, I think this part they also... I can't remember if they... I feel like they did something else in the original version, because I know that they do this kind of thing in the Mute Math collab. They do something more like this, where they actually have Josh Dunn and Mute Math's drummer Darren King, who is also one of my favorite drummers. Like do sort of like not quite a drum duel, but just sort of like playing at the same time, doing their own things. It's so cool. Highly recommend checking that out. If you haven't already. Such a good little remix session, or, you know, alternative version EP. If you haven't heard it before. Okay. Nice. Oh. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, those hits. That's tight. Oh, jeez. What? That's so impressive. Oh, don't. come on. You don't understand how difficult that is for like these two musicians. Like, it helps that they're making eye contact, that they're able to make eye contact with each other, but like you do not realize how difficult it is to like pause and keep time that well and then just drop in like from nothing. It's so tricky. But it's so much fun to like listen to and see happen. It's very delightful. Ooh. We're going halftime. Nice. Alright, we're gonna keep moving here into Shy Away, which I do like the song. This one's a bop. It's one probably maybe the only song that I like off of Scale and Icy. There might be another one. I don't know. I haven't listened to that album in a hot minute. So let's see how it is. Ooh. I'll also say that version of Lane Boy, so far, that seems to be the one that has strayed the least from what the original song sounded like. That one sounded like it's changed the least between Blurry Face and this version. Obviously, structurally they made some changes, but like rhythm wise, that was pretty straightforward.
When I get home, you better not be there. We're placing bets.
Okay, so they're putting it into like, I guess 3/4, maybe 6/8, depending on how you're counting. Everything's in 4/4 if you don't count like a nerd. But they're slowing it down and they're making a little bit slow dancey, which is cute.
You won't shed your modesty. The only thing to leave behind is your old skin on the floor. Don't you shy away.
Aww.
Manifest a ceiling when you shy away. Searching for that feeling like an I love you that isn't words like a song you wrote. It's never heard. Don't you shy away.
Okay. Alright, I like the strings that we got. Obviously, it's just coming out of the keyboard, but I like the strings. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. What is that? We got friggin' timpanis going on here. We got sampled timpanis. Okay. It's really funny to like see Josh just standing at this little sample pad and like just very like just sort of tapping on it, but it's making this like big drum noise. It's a fun contrast. Oh, we grabbing the bass. What are we doing with the bass? Oh, are we calling it here? Oh. Okay. Okay, we're bringing it back to the original intro.
When you get,
Aw,
you barely recognize the pictures that.
that's so cool. They're just bringing it back to the bop. Oh, that's such a powerful, like, switch. That's a nice way to, like, do something completely different and then bring it back to the original so that you give the original some actual, like, value, right? Because if you're kind of sick of the original version of the song, you do something completely different that still sounds good, and then you surprise them with, like, traces, little, like, skeleton parts of the original version to kind of remind you why those parts work for the song. That's really smart.
Put in a frame. Shed your modesty. Don't circle the track.
Nice.
Break the cycle in half. Then leave your skin on the floor. Don't you shy away. Manifest a ceiling when you shy away.
Oh, this freaking goes. This is such a bop.
Look, Mom, we're on MTV Unplugged.
What? What? What is this?
I'm here with my bestest of buds.
Is this a new verse? Is this a new verse? I haven't heard this before. Is this new shit that you were just dropping into Shy Away? Is that what you're doing here, Tyler? Because I'll look up the lyrics for this if I have to. I'll do it. Don't think I won't.
You will keep playing until I am done. But I'm not quite done. And between me and you, he can play forever. He likes to play drums, even if it's the fake ones. MTV told us that we should prepare for about 40 minutes.
Nice.
Music, so we'll play until we are done.
That's so funny.
Okay, Joshua, William, done.
They're clearly, I'm realizing now, they're taking this time to just improvise some silliness, which is one of the most 21 Pilots things they could do on stage. That's adorable. I love this. That's so good.
Okay, Joshua,
Nice.
William, done.
Nice. Oh, that's lovely. All right. Oh, that was wonderful. But like I said, like that's such a powerful thing to do, that where they came in like near the end with the like do 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 do. That, like, you know, if you start the song with that, then okay, you're playing the song, you're just playing the song as it was. But there's something about, like, holding on to that stuff and using it for the moment where it's going to make the biggest impact, right? That's always something that you should be aware of when you're, like, you know, putting a song together, is like, when are the instruments coming in, and are they coming in at a time that makes the biggest impact? That doesn't always have to be the thing that you're, like, paying attention to, but it helps a lot, and it, like, makes each song a lot more memorable by just showing restraint. Not showing all your cards at once. So that was wonderful. We're gonna keep moving to Ride and Nico and the Niners. Yeah, hey, editing Connor again. Just wanted to reiterate that I had not seen these interstitial parts where they where they like take samples of the audience to build a drum kit. I didn't see that. I wish I had watched it. I'm kicking myself in the back now for not having seen it, but I do think it is also cool and neat and pretty bananas, to use the technical terms, that they took the time to do this. So, yeah, please be patient with me. Oh, this is immediately different. Okay. Okay.
I just wanna stay in the sun.
All right.
Where I find I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes.
What are we doing from here?
I think about the end just way too much. But it's fine to fantasize.
All right, we're getting.
On my end,
Okay, it's a little punchy. I like it.
but it's fine to fantasize. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my
Where are we going? Okay.
taking my time on my ride.
I will say, melody-wise, I think this one might be my least favorite so far of this set, at least. I don't know. There's something about the like I kind of stuff that kind of gets to me. It's a little irritating. Maybe it is the fact that this is another song that has been grossly overplayed, and so that's a me problem, not the song problem. But it is unfortunate that why did I do my hair like that? Why did I just do that? That doesn't look better. Oh, am I gonna be able to fix this? This is just what it's like now. This is just the situation now. I just have one side of my hair just completely covering my earphone. It's fine. Everything is fine. We're fine. We keep moving. This looks so weird. Nah, I gotta reset this. Hang on. No self-respecting YouTuber can make an album reaction video while their hair looks weird. Just can't do that. Alright. Ah, and he's back in the kit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, those synths make a big difference. Oh, that's a great addition. That really makes a cool difference. Like, that works really well with the drum rhythm as well. That's really nice.
I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride.
Ooh. Okay. Alright. I see you with those new melodies and harmonies. Alright, Tyler.
I've been thinking too much.
Nice.
Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much.
Nice.
Thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much.
Are we gonna do the cool hi-hat dropout? Okay, Josh is making his way over to the kit. Oh. Wait, what is this from? Right, yes. Yeah, what is this? Hang on. Right, Nico and the Niners. Right. That's cool. Okay, so Josh does have a rat tone there. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the Nico and the Niners bit was just that one verse. Okay, cool. That was well placed. I like that. Again, once they got into the song, it was pretty rhythmically the same as the original. Those synth punches in that in the verse were really well done. Those made a big difference. Those made like a part of the song that otherwise was, you know, the original verses I think were missing something. Like they were, you know, fully produced, but like I think that those synth hits were really what was needed for that part. And so I'm glad that they figured that out. All right, we're going to close it out with Car Radio and Heathens. Excited? I like both of these songs. All right. Oh. Whoa. What? This is feeling like Heavy Dirty Soul. What? 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 Yo, I'm sorry, but are they getting more crunchy with Car Radio? They're heavy dirty soulsing Car Radio. That's really cool. This could be very interesting. Okay, I'm excited now. They've got me surprised, and now I'm excited. It's another interesting thing that they're doing is like the drumming is faster or it's more intense, but Tyler is speaking the lines more slowly than in the original version. That's an interesting like tempo shift that they've done here. Ooh. Nice. Oh. Oh, are we going into Heathens now? Is it Heathens o'clock? Yeah. Oh, where are we going? Okay. Nice. Oh! Oh, that went so hard. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Josh.
Try to think. I have these thoughts, so often I ought to replace that slime with what I once bought, cause somebody stole my car.
Alright, we're now back to the normal tempo. Ooh. Oh, we got that old melody in there. Okay, we got a crossover now. Nice. Are they building to something? Oh, yeah. I love the O's in this song. Nice. I will say I miss the halftime breakdown that they do in the original. You know me. I'm a sucker for the halftime, so I'm gonna miss it. This is cool. I like this, but I do miss the halftime. Maybe they'll do it before the night is out here. We got a little bit of time. I don't think they will. Yeah. Nice. I like that they kept the snap ending though.
I ponder of something great. My lungs will
Nice.
fill and then deflate. They're filled with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace a slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Ah. 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 Well done, boys. Well done, lads. Very good. Good work. Oh, that was so nice. It's so cool to like hear these songs that I'm like pretty familiar with just like completely reworked. And I know I like 21 Pilots they've been doing this for a long time. Like I think ever since Vessel is largely made up of songs that were in their previous album, Regional at best, but redone and produced a little bit better. And then when Stressed Out, I think they got a little tired of playing it the same way every single time, so they ended up reworking that a few times to just kind of make something new out of it. They've done that with a few of their tracks from Trench. Tyler's done his own like cool, not solo stuff, but he's done his little like kind of lo-fi sort of sessions with a few of those songs, and it's a cool habit that I think keeps them fresh, keeps them like looking back on this music. And you can't do anything with those original tracks, but you can still play around with them, do some fun stuff live, clearly. And it's exciting to know that this whole set is available just on streaming services, because I will want to be listening to these on my own. Well, that's all for today. Like I said, didn't want this one to go too long. We've had a string of fairly long album reaction videos lately, and I wanted this one to be nice and short and snappy. But I was thoroughly impressed, and I enjoyed a lot of that. Nice to see that the boys are still still exercising themselves. I don't know if they're working on their next album yet, or if they've just been working on this stuff. They're a band that very much take their time with making new albums, so they take it as long as they need to, and no one will have a problem with it. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this as well. If you did, you can maybe click the like button. If there are albums that you think I would enjoy based on my experience of this, maybe let me know in the comments. If you have not subscribed, this is a good time to do that. If you want to see more of this stuff, or if you want to also see my gaming stuff, which is a lot of what I do on this channel. Yeah, you can also click the bell, get notified when I upload. If you want to donate to my Ko-fi, that'd be hugely appreciated. If I get enough traction on that, might start making some exclusive content for that. Maybe looking at some like actual music videos, stuff like that. But yeah, you can also get merch at streamlabs.com/tallinkyguy/merch. Got some good stuff over there. Take a look. And yeah, thanks so much. We'll see you later.